Hi guys, thank you for joining me for this video today. We are focusing on the abdominals. I don't have too much to explain, so let's just get down on the mat and get ready. So you can find your parallel position, hip width apart in your feet. Just shake it out and find your neutral pelvis. And then interlace your fingers behind your head. Make sure you don't have your hands in your neck, but a little bit further up on the back of your head instead. Elbows are lifted just off the floor. Armpits are pulling a little bit down towards your hips. And ribs are closing down. So I'm kind of already working. I'm already ready to go. Good from here. Just take a long inhale. And on your exhale, find your sit bones, your hip bones, your armpits, and your ribs. And see if you can keep that connection throughout the whole series. Good. From here, keep the elbows, keep the head on the floor. Only lift your right leg up into your tabletop. Good. Find even more of that abdominal connection and lift your left leg up as well. Good. Just stay here for a second. See if you can really find this feeling of your armpits pulling down just under your chest. And your ribs are closing down towards your hip. Perfect. Now slowly bring your right leg all the way back down into the mat. That's it. And the left leg down as well. So just warming up the abdominals. Bringing the left leg up first, just slowly moving up. Right leg's lifting up as well. Just stay here for a second, take a breath. And then bring your left leg back into the floor. Right leg back into the floor. Take a nice, long, deep inhale, getting ready for our chest lift. And on your exhale, lift your head, your shoulders off the floor, and only having this feeling of the ribs pulling down towards your hip. Even further, perfect. See if you can keep your pelvis neutral, so don't tuck under your pelvis. Keep that little space under your lower back and the mat. Good. And come slowly back down. Long inhale here to prepare. Exhale, lifting up, lengthening up. So I'm thinking about lengthening my whole backside to shorten the front side. And slowly back down. Good. Let's take two more here. Again, exhaling to come up. Inhale, so just lift a little bit higher. And exhale, lower back down. Good. One more time. Again, exhaling, lifting up. I'm still connecting those lower abdominals. Perfect. Stay here and hold it. Lift your right leg back up into your tabletop. Keep it there and float your left leg up as well. See if you can lift your upper body just a little bit higher. Bring your right leg in slow motion back into the floor. Left leg back as well. Take an inhale, lift yourself a little bit higher. And come slowly all the way down. We're going to do that one more time. And lifting up into a nice, high but very controlled chest lift. Good. Stay and hold it. Now left leg is floating up. Right leg is floating up as well. Good. And bring your left leg in slow motion back into the floor. Right leg back down as well. Take an inhale. So just lift yourself a little bit higher. Nice, guys. And come slowly back down. Good. From here. And lifting up. Finding that front side connection before lifting. Good. Now stay here and hold it. We're going to go into rotation. So I'm turning towards my right. Stay and hold it. Stretch your left arm just next to your right knee. And see if you can push that arm just a little bit higher up. Still neutral pelvis, or stable pelvis. And bring your hand behind your head. And come into center. Other side. So turning, rotating, and stop there. Hold it. Right arm, right hand just next to your left knee. And then bring yourself just a little bit higher up. Hands behind your head. And come into center. Lift a little bit higher. And lower down. We're going to do that one more time. And exhaling, lifting up. Good. Finding that strength again. And turning, rotating to your right. Now stay here. Stretch your left arm next to your knee again. Hold it. Now lift that right knee up into your table. So we're going to stay here. As really stable pelvis. And then stretch your right leg forward to pull it back in. And again, stretch it forward. And pull it back in. So you can come a little bit higher. Last time, forward. And pull it back in. Keep it, keep it, keep it. Bring your foot back down. Hands behind your head. Come into center. Lift yourself a little bit higher. And let's just calm down for a short break. Take a breath. And lifting up to go for the other side. So I'm lifting up into the center. And then turning, rotating. Finding a good rotation here. Stretch your right arm next to your left knee. Keep that other hip in the mat as well. Now lift your left leg up into your tabletop. Keep it. And stretch it slowly forward. Good. So we're really going into that oblique work now. Pull it back in. 2 more. Stretch it forward. And pull it back in. Nice, guys. Last time. Stretch it forward. And pull it back in. Hold it. See if you can lift yourself a little bit higher. Bring that foot back into the floor. Hands behind your head. Come into center. Take an inhale here. Lift yourself a little bit higher. Lift your right leg up into your tabletop. Left leg up as well. Hold it. Grab behind your thighs. Pull yourself a little bit higher up. A little bit higher up. A little bit higher up. Keep it here. Don't forget to breathe. Good. Stay there. Change your hands. Bring them on top on your knees. And from here, both hands over to your right knee. Stretch your left leg forward. Good. And let's change. So it's an exhale. And exhale. So the upper body's just staying. It's only my legs moving. Good. This would be my single leg stretch. Let's take 8 more. Good. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Hold it here. Bring your hands behind your head again. Going into a crisscross. So I'm turning, rotating towards the knee that's bent. And changing. Good. So you already know this rotation. We already did the single leg stretch. Just combining those two. Nice. Let's take 8 more. And 7. And 6. And 5. Good. On 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Come into your tabletop. Hold it here. Lift your upper body a little bit higher. Very last one for here. Tip the right toes into the floor. And change. And change. And change. And change. Good. And 8 more. And 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Ready for rotation. And turn and rotate. And rotate. And rotate. Nice, guys. Very last. 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Find your tabletop again. Hold it. Grab behind your thighs. One more time. Pull yourself a little bit higher. And a little bit higher. And a little bit higher. And bring your knees to your chest. Just come down to relax. To breathe. Really, really good job, guys. That was it for today. Abdominal burn. Really good job.